Okay. Hello. Hello. Apologies for the late start. OBS wasn't wanting to connect to Twitch. Just kept failing to connect. Something to do with the DNS. Not sure. Managed to fix it. Anyway, right, cool. So we're back with Factorio. Hello, Silver. How are you? To be fair, I've had over a week off. I was unable to stream last week. Various reasons. Somebody goes, hi, Freak. And Warren, thank you very much for the tier 2 subscription for 59 months. Much appreciated. And Freak, thank you for the 63 months for tier 2. And yeah, just kicking off a hype train, just, you know, why not? And Silver, thank you for the 51 month tier 1 subscription. Much appreciated. Hope everyone's been doing okay. Hope the weather isn't as bad. To be fair, the weather for you lot, a lot of you probably worse than what I'm dealing with. Let's be honest. I know, especially those of you on the continent. Wes, how you doing, mate? Big brain. Thanks for the 100 bits, mate. But yeah, it is so fucking hot today. It's approaching mid-30s. It's going to be even hotter tomorrow. It's high 30s. And another bloody heat wave. But guys, don't forget, climate change 96, right? About to go to work, but wanted to +1 my streak first. Well, I'm glad I managed to get on just in time for you to not lose that out. Since I have started late. Right, I've got to kind of remember what I was doing, which is what is now 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I'm not feeling super happy about this, but the way I've ultimately set this up is I've set this up the wrong way. So it should be flipped. It should be the cycle should be on this side, while all the science and the solution and electrolyte stuff is on this side. I'm just gonna live with it. I don't. Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, I ain't gonna be that too fussed about it. But if I try and perfect it, I'll just end up driving myself mad. Right. Do I have any goals today? I haven't really thought of everything. I've been too bloody busy. Football season started back up. First match of my season is Saturday, and getting who's available, getting the team together has been way more time consuming than it should. It's like so many people going, now, sorry, I'm not available. And I've had someone who said, oh, no, we've had 2 people that were doing it and then have basically said, oh, something's come up, they can't do it no more. So I had to replace them. You think you just go to people and go, hey, do you want to get paid to basically watch a football game? But no, it is what it is. And then I'm doing 4 shifts this weekend. No, 5 shifts. So yeah, a bit manic. Right. So see if we can get focus then. So I need electromagnetic plants. Where am I making them? Here. I was standing right next to one. Okay. That needs holmium plates. It's fine. We're going to slowly retire this out anyway. Right. Anything else I want to grab while I'm this end? There's probably something. No idea what. Like, we know there's going to be something that I want, but... maybe a bunch of reinforced concrete. Just drop it down while I'm over there, yeah. So, obviously, we need to get the missing stuff here then. So, the electromagnetic plants. Do I want to? I have researched it, haven't I? I have. Do I want to be making these? Do I care enough? Is it that really needed? I'll be careful I don't accidentally stand in front of a moving train. There's so much ice here. Choo-choo. What's up, Dusty? It was either this or Counter-Striking League of Legends for my sanity. I choose Counter-Striking League. I haven't got the reactions for Counter-Striking League is not for me. So Freaking West got the hype train conductors. Nice. Right, what are you missing? Rocket fuel, because yeah, very much a downside of this is this blocks the rocket fuel. There's not. I mean, I could just convert this into rocket fuel and then just have it, I don't know, only active when there's not really anything on the belt. So it's a top up more than anything. I'm not sure how Warren didn't get the resub before me, the conductor, because he resubbed before me. That's a good point. And Solid Bond, thank you for the tier 1 resubscription. 57 months. Appreciate the long-term support. That's a good it might be because you've subscribed longer, or Twitch being Twitch, when it's equal is whoever hits it second or last. I don't know. Twitch is dumb. Come on, we know this. I need to get back into 3D modeling, perhaps. I need more hobbies and distractions. My problem is I can't focus on anything long enough to really enjoy it anymore. I don't know why. It's very frustrating. How much you consume? 10, 15. Right, so even at full production, we're still producing more than consumption. Getting close to 5 years. Yes. So I had to mentally math that for a moment, going, wait, is that my old age is definitely kicking in more and more. I feel 100% that way. Only Counter-Strike and League can. Just trying to think. There's really nothing that can like keep my focus properly. It's really annoying because I used to be able to like stay focused on things so long. And of course I've got this course coming up in October and I need to be able to be focused when I'm doing that. Because of its importance. Especially how much it's bloody cost me. I don't want to like waste all that money. It took you a while to think about it as well. Yeah, and I used to be a maths genius. These days, not so much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull that there. So it's 50-50 in the belt. I mean, effectively, this is free anyway. The question comes down to is we're going to end up consuming a ton of water, so it's a case of can the ice then keep up with it? That's the only downside. But what I'm thinking is so if it's less than 400, it will start letting on. But once there's 400 going round, then it stops. And just so it's including that as well. So there we go. We've got 400. No, we haven't got 400. Because of this bit, it will go over, which is fine. So that should increase our rocket fuel production, which should fix this in time. Not so much patience required. You know, a quick way to fix this, it would be to just reverse the belts. Why I've only just like clicked on that, I don't know. But that would be the fastest way to fix this without putting an absolute ton of effort in. And not only that, but it also gets me stone off sooner. So let's do that. Actually, saying that, what I'm going to need to do is kill that, so eventually just empties the belts. Oh, so it's just going to cause me a big headache. So once the belts are empty, then I'll go through reversing, because I just need to pick up a ton of this stuff and then flip them around, and yeah. Right, in the meantime, just... So, you want this. You have two. Because I'm always running out of them. We'll do that. Do I want to start doing quality modules? Haven't lots of it. Yes, I have. Probably should, you know. All right. Still got plenty on me. Just a bit trying to be cautious that I don't run out as I'm doing this. Actually. There's no point. I mean, I could start pulling them off. It gets me got rid of them faster, doesn't it? What have I got on me? Got some things they can go in. Go into there. Will I be potentially doubling this up? I don't know. I'm debating whether to actually remove these excesses. I think I'll leave it to, you know, just in case I decide to at some point. Right, so since we don't actually have what God, brain needs to really catch up here. Superconductors, that's what. That's holmium plate, plastic bar, copper plate. I haven't actually finished setting this up yet. That'd be a good start. How come I hadn't finished setting that up? That's silly. Oh, I have actually used the wrong one. That's silly. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, that. I mean, you know what? That is actually useful to have. On Navas though, it's an absolute pain in the ass. All right, take care of that one first, and we'll take care of this one. One of the bots nearly died. Just noticed something. I haven't got the music on. Might be a bit. I might need to actually have it a little bit louder. Right, since that's an active expansion, we will prioritize that one now. So I got some mediums. So I don't know whether this tactic will fall apart once we've got large pentapods.
Resubscription received. Apparently you were doing something right, Captain.
Gareth, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. For 61 months. Oh, this one's gonna be the pain in the ass one. How many seconds in 61 months? I'll let you work that one out, mate. I wish these things that the strafers fire, I wish these would stop firing bloody rockets at them. Honestly. You got PDLs. Use the PDLs. Seriously. Like, it's common sense. He just likes explosions. All right, anyway. Okay, that's why. The bots were like, had a ghost, and it's like, okay. that explains it. Yeah, this is totally in the wrong place. I shouldn't have this here. Right, first of all, let me freaking try and empty out as much of what I can on my person. I do want to have the bots. I've got the bots. All right, we'll put that back down once I have finished this. We can skip in steps here. What happens when you take nearly 2 weeks off? Right, so how many am I needing? 0.2. This chooses 0.3. If I throw quality modules in, because I 100% do want quality modules. Right, let me make sure I put in a route in. So might as well have them share a belt. So it's 1.2. Using on one actually, that one. So it's going to be effectively the same ratios. Am I going to ever need? I mean, sort of, but no. Have these quality at this stage? Because it would be useful with doing the Tesla turrets, but the Tesla turrets having so many things, also requiring to match the quality, just creates too much of a complication. So, same with with the lightning collectors. I'm saying that, I mean, I'm already going to be doing quality building with the accumulators because they're useful to have quality in general regardless, not just as recipe ingredients. And obviously we have been doing quality on the lightning rods, so throwing it, so actually, yeah, we will do quality on these. There is a use. It's not a big use, but there is one. We go grab. Yeah, I got stuck. That's me. Something's run out of ammo. Is that replenished? It is replenished. Excellent. I need some combat trons for Navis. I just need to start killing them. Those nests. So this is 4 ingredients. So batteries, 1.603 to the power of 8 seconds. There you go, Gareth Silver done the math for you, mate. A bit of belt weaving. So it's pull batteries off, pull electronic circuits off. Chromium plates. Just sit out there for a moment. 0.3 foundry 6. All right, so one is more than enough. And that one, I can literally do that, and I can do a couple of them on these same bits. That's smart. I've managed to get myself stuck on that. So 6, 12, 18. Do that so it spreads it out a little bit. I will prioritize it that way though. I get a bit of travel here. There was oh fuck, how did I do this? I kind of worked out another way to do a 1-to-1 and make it input balanced, Because while I've got everything output balanced, I don't have stuff input balanced. How did I do it again? I managed to do it. There's a way to do it. Where it only uses 2 undergrounds. For every other thing uses 3. No, I can't remember now. Hi, Glendick, how are you? Right, the quickest way is just to go to my save and quickly pull it into Blueprint Library. I've actually utilised it on this. Yes, I have. You sold your old car. Nice. All right, there you go. And that's input balance. And it's utilising, yeah, we do have like a dead lane here, which does suck. I don't like having dead lanes, but well, technically 2, because you've got one here. You can't transfer money into usable state. Oh, that sucks. To be fair, it makes sense I have it gone that way. Oh, they're already full. Okay. We're actually like swimming in harmony at the moment until I start properly utilizing it. Yeah, I'm in the process of replacing my, well, looking to replace my car. So Holmium plates needing superconductor, which alongside Holmium plates also needed in supercapacitors. Right, okay. Just to make things a bit more annoying. Right, this has gone down enough where I'm not going to end up completely wrecking my inventory. That can get broken down. Get broken down. Right. Ah, you know. Right, so I need to pull plastic and copper off. Oops. Three plastic. That can be the copper. Okay, so long-handed is going to work just fine. Okay, let's quickly pop down to here. Right. So, oh, help. Damn it. Unfortunately, it's swapped. Okay. Oops. There we go. Really confusing myself here. Hang on, why we got contamination? Oh yeah, that's why. Silly me. Oh, it's fine. I said I'm not caring about waste on Fulgora. That's why we put the things up so high. Right, it does mean that we change the direction of this. Instead of going to there, it's going to come down to here. Do I want it all going? No, because to be fair, it will fill up even without a priority. Right, so gears always get pulled off and get turned on, as in they don't get past this bit. It is a bit wasteful that we're going to turn it into iron plates and then back to gears when we need them. But I think it's... that waste is actually more optimal. So hoping not to need to pick this up, but I'm going to have to. And to be fair, I want basically identical for here. It's case you kind of got to keep an eye on this, because obviously if this blocks that, then we have a problem. It looks like it's kind of keeping up at the moment, so yeah, I can be happy with that. Basically, we are looking to turn the belts round. And now goes in the correct direction. Took me a while, but it's still faster than just like what was going to be the other option of handling it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Wow, so many gears. That's crazy. That's just the backfill though, so gear up. What I am gonna do is let me just quickly I want all stone pulled off before it even merges with this. Saying that, I am going to get stone off this, aren't I? Yeah. No. Actually, no, over time that will just remove all stone. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The stone will eventually just delete out. I ain't gonna worry too much. Balance? In what sense? I mean, should be okay. Also about immunity thing. About space for nah. It's not that big of an issue for me to be super worried about. You know, one thing I do predict happening, this eventually just being full of iron plates. Greedy wolfing. Yeah, maybe. So I can fit another one in when the time arrives. Right, anyway, I need light oil. So I've got heavy oil. Please say I've got... Oh, I haven't got any cliff explosives left. You got a bunch been sitting there forever? Yes, you do. Actually, first Navis, go and deliver some of these. What are we at? 163 sites per minute. That's all. I'm tempted to do some stronger explosives. Switch on agricultural research and get some brought over. That's close enough for me. Want to go and say hello. Yeah, plenty of explosive rockets there. I mean, everything seems all right at the moment. I say, I'm thinking just switch this on. Get the agriculture science going. Because, you know, why not? I've actually got some. I don't want them coming from the ground though. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. There it is. Port from platforms. Oh, actually, do that. My understanding is that is any platform that has them into cargo will just get pulled over to Saratoga. So that platform. Okay. So again, the hope is, tell you what, head back to Navis because you get the quick swap in before I move the Saratoga off over to Fulgora to drop off the cliff explosives that I'm wanting. So I'm picking that up. I actually need it. So it's blaster, just again, crystal dion. No. No. Sorry. Ain't gonna happen. Oh look, rocket fuel's backed up. Very nice. This has been very handy. Right, so stone has blocked it. So what I need then is something just to handle the stone. Ooh. Don't quite go, even with cliff exploding, ain't gonna happen. Saying that, downside is no, that's what I forgot. All right, Teslas have been sent over. Yeah, cool. Fagora, please, thank you. Drop them on your arrival. Okay, hang on. I'm connected to the corner. All right, so there we go. 4.8 being produced. I'm tempted to run under quality because, you know, why not? Ah, one tile. Right, we're gonna just make a slight change here because there we go. Very beautiful. There we go. One off. Yep. Always one off. Right, then we need an outbound. So this is where we're going to do these two next. Now it's important that I do that. What's that? Yeah, it's got on one side, fine. Right, so Homium plates. You know, I could always have just split this up, underground it, and then just connect it here. Instead of that. That's where that's where we're gonna chew up a ton of the plates, mind you. Alright, so it's small amounts. So instead of scrolling through, let me just grab one. So my brain's saying that there's something wrong with that, but there isn't. Batteries. Just don't lie that I have to do that just to bring it back down again. Be fair, I've already got this here, haven't I? Sure. Boy. Do I want to block this? Probably not a good idea. So no doubt at some point, I might want to expand that potentially. Just get them properly aligned at least. That would be a future Chris problem. Yeah. Why do today what you can procrastinate until tomorrow? And then forget the what it was you're trying to do and just, you know, ends up slowing you down. Because that's me all over. Right, so electrolyte requires 1.5 per 2, so that's what, 12. I mean, that should be producing way more than enough, right? I never even finished connecting these up. Getting a bit crowded on this side, so I think we're going to have it come up through here. It's got to be very, very careful, actually. Whoops. What's... Right, there we go. So that's the capacitors all being done. Saying that, I have not done something which will 100% bite me in the ass. Since we are quality feeding that. Need to be stacked. I'm hearing rockets. Yep. Right, so it's battery and iron plates required. Excellent. That's actually missing a connection there. I am also going to do quality on these because there is a benefit to it. It's logistical compression. That's just grabbing stuff required. Gleaver. I need a science runner. Which is this one. Which is nowhere near complete. Right, stronger explosives. I'm going with this is going to be the first lot that's getting chopped off. Right, so iron plates and batteries. Actually getting low on inserters. So that's our electromagnetic science now back up. Well, a new set up and running, because we have still got some over here, haven't we? Yeah. With some silos. I mean, to be fair, I can just leave this running. I don't think there's any point tearing it down. Like, it will just block now and again because of the reinforced concrete. Because there's no consistent sync going on with that. I mean, okay, yeah, there is, but at least on the concrete. Actually, it's actually red circuits is the problem at the moment. Okay. Fair enough. It is what it is. I said, I'm not out first. If we get a few extra rockets going up, yeah, fine. Well, we should start getting our first flask getting done. There we go. Lovely. Right, so the Saratoga is currently set for that. Because we are going to eventually be getting them. So we don't have commons getting stored of these now. They are down in the original base, but not in the new base. So what I would like to do is so enable if there is less than 2,000 on the network. And then 100 logistics drones, that's all we've got over here currently, but it will do. Did I already move the drop off, or is that still at the old base? No, it's still here. Well, I better go and go grab it. No Logi drones in here. Do. At some point, I'm gonna have to make like a resource harvester platform. See, downside, I need to like pick everything. This needs to get emptied out, basically. And you can't blueprint it. Unfortunately, it's not doable. All right, just empty out. Tell you what, that should be a good thing to have. All this stone. Am I even emptying it? I don't even have, wow, I actually don't even have an excess handler for the stone. Anyway, cool. Go into there. Oh, I haven't actually done a Logitron here yet. Oh, okay. Just been operating on my own. Clearly, I need to put some actually connected radars down there. Oh, wait, I've killed the whole grid. No. Wow. Okay. We've pushed grid. I'm actually out of ice. No, the holmium's actually blocking it up. I've got too much holmium. And there is not a single chance I'm scrapping the holmium. That is just not happening at all. Like, I refuse. Right. I suppose I should do plants and the rods and that. So what we got here? Got some commons. That's when we're going to lock, is when those boxes end up being full. I'm going to actually spread out the boxes on this. I'm going to do a legendary one at the moment. One cake. What flavour cake are you wanting? I fancy Belgian chocolate cake. You want gold almond croissant? Are you in a position to satisfy that craving? Oh no, rum baba with actual rum. Yes. Yes, obviously. Oh, I've got to make refined concrete. Yeah. Oh, which means more problems with the bloody ice. Okay. No, it would be nice. I can remember how to like actually balance, like input balance this. Yep, power. .5 gigajoules is literally all we're having. Bear in mind, this is all just uncommon only. This is unbuilt mostly. I mean that as well. To be fair, I've expanded a little bit faster than I actually thought I would. It's fine. It's okay. I don't mind. Right, so this is actually going to need a bit of breathing room because I need to get. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't. I can have them come in from the top here, can't I? Obviously. Why don't you just connect it by roboports into the build network? Because that's a lot of distance that I then got to cover. And I really can't be asked. Like I said, just now and again, I'll just run over. To be fair, what will actually make it speed things up a little bit as I'm manually doing it? Just any that happen to get built just gets put in my inventory. I mean, 10 stacks might be a bit overkill, but oh, on Gleber. Glebertrons, assemble. Let's go. Got a big one here as well. So I've got to come back to Gleber with all the Teslas. And start putting like an actual perimeter, so I'd have to keep coming to do this. Because this is going to be the most time-consuming issue I've got currently. Because you got to remember, we did... This whole lot did get wiped out. But if we can get enough Teslas here where I can basically secure sizable areas... No, that should be fine. Strong explosives still. Okay. Do you think going up to 12 might be overkill? Should I wrap it up at 10? No, just get that up to 10. Well, actually, up the flammables as well. Right. So processing units and that. So I am going to need it to go up. Because I'm going to want holmium plates coming in and refined concrete coming in on this. And steel and processing units. Whoops. All right, so the holmium is it's just going to cause me headaches now. Wait. Okay, cool. Getting something delivered. So we're up to 77. So that's a bit extra. That's 8.3 gigajoules. See, for me, other than this holmium ore, this is like more, we're getting to the point where, you know what, this is good enough. We can just leave it. Finish getting, you know, the Factorio exclusive buildings done. So they're getting built, thrown onto platforms. Then I could just kind of leave this behind for a while. The only thing I'm going to have to be mindful of is these running out. But, you know, they should last a bit. Right, so how many in place? So what I need, so I need so I've got concrete on the belt, I've got steel on the belt, and then I just need to be making sticks. So one stick will do quite a few of these. And I'm going to need loads of these. We're about to completely kill our water sourcing. So yeah, I'm going to need for ice. Because this is the only way to get water on Factorio is via ice, right? Can only be actually made on Vulcanus, I was thinking like, actually, this could have been a good way of doing it. Make steam, but you can't make steam. That would have solved a lot of problems. Never mind. So ice it is. So yeah, I need something in orbit. So what are you waiting on? Are you waiting on ammo? Oops, wrong button. Are you waiting on ammo? Yeah, you are. You're waiting on everything. Not even sure any of that's getting built, to be honest. At the moment, I don't have my interplanetary logistics up and running because, yeah, I need to get a bunch of this stuff done. The best place to get it done is actually on Vulcanus, and then I need to ship it over to Navis. It's one of these. It's not going to be super pretty, but it feels silly to do that. So if I that's be with a Volt. Colts in a repair zone. Right, so I just need to get water over then. And I already have a connection there that I can utilize. Those saying that though, one option I've got open to me is this. Because I would like it if it could store some of this very fine concrete as well, so I can utilize it along the ground. That's going to clash. Right, hang on. Oh, I've gone done busted it a second. It's fine. It will ultimately fix itself up. If it doesn't, I'll come in and I'll pull what I need to in the future, but for now, it'll be fine. Yeah, let's grab these. So what I should have done to really help me out, massively lowered these. Do I have beacons? I do have beacons. I have speed modules. I don't have speed modules though. Oh. But I kind of need this somewhere where I can like utilize it at some point. But let's see. It's a Saratoga. How many speed modules on board? No. Balls. Oh well. Is what it is. Okay, so other than setting up for more Tesla turrets, which I can probably just leave down this going for the time being. This has got enough consistent throughput where we'll get a trickle off this regardless. I've got 96. Let's go add them on. Are UK really blocking VPNs? Nah, it's they were talking about it and then they've realised that it's a stupid idea. I'll talk about it again and look at doing it in the future, no doubt. But for now, yeah, no, they've realised how dumb it is. Right, as much as I don't actually want to, I'm gonna freaking extend the port down to here. It's a stupid idea, there's never reason to stop doing something stupid. I know. But it's a case of they've understood how impossible it would be to enforce. I've no doubt in the future that it will come back up again, and then they'll look at it and go, "Oh yeah, no, actually we've got ways that we can do it, so we're going to start doing it." Like you know it's going to happen. Right, you can have 50 bots. I need a just get it all put into there. A reason why I'm actually giving in to doing this bit is because, you know, I'm gonna go off planet. I need it to keep, you know, expanding while I'm off planet. The only way to do it is with railroad ports. Saying that out of curiosity, let's go grab them, because that would be a very big help. So I am going to do, before I do that though, let me go empty my inventory out. So I can come back with as much goodies as I can. So you've got Logitank here, but in future playthroughs, I'm not even going to bother building tanks. I'm literally just going to go straight to Gleebar, get the Trons, that's it, done. The only other vehicle personal vehicle I'll make is a car. Many countries trying to do that. It's kind of do it with blocking VPNs after some iterations come down to blocking economics. So as far as I've heard, even China is even more permissive with their great firewall. Yeah, so I've always seen it. They will de facto make it illegal, but they won't enforce it being illegal. So it'll be one of those where it's illegal, but it will just be a charge that they stick on you because they want to stick charges on you. Like the everyday person, they won't get knocked down the door or arrested just because they're using a VPN. They'll be charged with another crime, or because they're an agitator in the eyes of the state. They'll be investigated for something else, and then because they're using a VPN, the VPN charge will then get thrown on top of them. That's how I see it. Because reality is, okay, you ban VPNs, cool. But at the moment, the biggest issue we've got here in the UK is social media accounts creating like a divisiveness or whatever you want to call it. And it's turning out that a majority of them aren't in the UK. They're pretending to be the UK behind VPNs. Like to block VPNs when needs to block all foreign hosting providers, including CDNs, like Cloudflare. Yeah. But they won't. The practicality of it, it's just... It's stupid. Like there has been talks of you know, allowing sanctioned VPNs. So you'll be able to have commercial. So businesses will be able to have VPN licenses. So they'll be allowed to use it for business purposes, because obviously it's critical in certain sectors, like finance being the big one. And obviously we're the financial capital of Europe, if not the world. So yeah, they'd be very stupid. Right, you go into there, then you go. So practically and stupid is never a reason to stop doing stupid things. I mean, let's be honest, the big reason why they've stopped doing it is because we've got a new prime minister and he realised how unpopular it would be. Of course it's fucking Lieber. Not among the general population, but among, you know, corporate. Well, the reality is the only people that are pushing for it are people that don't actively use it, and they're not in an industry that actively requires it. Right. I think Lieber's going to be my next stop. Let's start getting sets down. I keep missing this. Just like all of it. So as soon as any of it's in orbit. Fuck. We lost the bot. One of the bots died. Again, that's because it's using rockets when it doesn't need to use rockets. Nowadays, VPNs are almost indissociable from regular web traffic. China, Iran, and Russian censorship made it like that by actively fighting with VPNs and made VPNs better. Thing is, I mean, VPN blocking is technically possible, but it would be basically like trying to kill a Hydra. No. You take one down and 5 more will rise and take its place. It would just be a constant game of whack-a-mole. And the only way to truly get rid of it is to create a internet that is so restrictive that you just might as well not have an internet. But hey, we're all talking about this. Eventually, no one will be able to afford to access the internet anyway because device prices would be so high. Because, you know, don't forget, we're no longer the intended target audience for a lot of things no more. It's all about, you know, bubbles. That's all they care about now. Said before, one can kill VPNs. It just means cutting internet, yeah. Right. I don't know if I want to. So I am going to put a hard limit on this. So I say 100. Enjoy the alert, Glendick. So at the moment, my thinking is, do I want to do the other stuff right now or just hold off? Because I'm kind of leaning towards holding off for the moment. Like, what I need having constantly going is there. It's already done. The big problem really comes down to is that we're just not consuming this fast enough. I don't have speed modules to fix that. But I've really got no tanks there. I'm guessing not. Okay. One thing I would like to do is... Ooh. Okay, that's a sustained attack going on. Saw lots of greens happening. Right. I've done that one wrong, didn't I? Do-do-do-do. Difference is I want this to be making sure that there's stuff on this belt. So it's currently 900. So if it drops below, well, if it's above 800, 900, then it's active. Otherwise, there's priority to put it on the belt. Accidentally done that though. That was tough. Why did I do that? So it doesn't look like multiple batteries at a stat, does it? It just looks like one tall battery. All right, let's move that. Don't need that in there now. Cool. Do I have in here? No, we've got a 2-to-2 balancer, but I don't have a 2-to-1 balancer. That looks actually there. I didn't need to think of one. In fact, there's already one there. That's actually what I've seen, so I didn't need to put another one in there. Okay, fair. I mean, saying that, the only thing I can really think of, and I don't want to do it, but my brain doesn't, it can't think of anything more complex at the moment, is just to two of these. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted. Something that I can just dump something into. Just have it gone. But then cycled up for utilising another thing. Should I wish to use it at some point in the future? Let's see if I can do a proper belt parameterized blueprint for upscaling off of this at some point. Yeah, my brain's too sharp to even try and do that right now. There we go. downside is that's in the bloody way. I mean, to be fair, it don't really matter which one it goes into, does it? Yeah. And then what that should stop is the holmium blocking unless this is completely full. I hope. Obviously, there is still a way though. I need to come up with like a proper freaking 2-to-1 balancer. I'll try and think of one. But I said brains too fried. I'll probably we'll be finishing up shortly. I might cut it as a short stream, even though it was a late start. Right. That can go. Right, let's dump everything into here.
Bits received.
Silver, thank you for the 200 biddies, much appreciated. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do, so we're going to space, going to Saratoga. I am going to cut it short because my brain's just, it's the heat, it's absolutely frying me. And to be fair, I hadn't like thought to what I was going to do today, so I kind of ad-lib most of it. To be fair, we've got electromagnetic science up and running, which is like the main thing I did want to do today. What I will do is that this is going to be our thing. Let's do a quick to-do list. Right. Vagora, Logitron. Nav, I can't even spell nav. This is how fucked my head is. Combat and Logitron. What else? Agora and Vulcanus. Platforms, because we need them. And then resource platforms. Because to be fair, that will solve a lot of problems. I've got made boomsticks here, but I don't. Like, it's going to be the quickest way to deal with these. But then, you know, it leaves craters, and I'm not a fan of that. What can't I nuke things without any, like, record that I've done it? It'd be nice. Should actually do this on Gleep. Gleep, I'm going to do this. Tesla defenses. So I don't have to keep manually handling it. I can just dot a load around and it should be fine. To be fair, I'm lucky in the sense that they are often attacking where I've got repairs here. If they put a sustained attack on this corner or this corner, they'd break through. In minor attacks, but not sustained. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow's. I'm going to stick a question mark there because I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. But these are going to be big one. Oh, also, I want chemical military move to Vulcanus, and also this one move to Vulcanus. Because obviously a big issue is stone. In fact, I'm thinking maybe we just move all of it. Just move everything over to Vulcanus. And then just bring them back to put in the biolabs. Because I could just have a tiny footprint here. And obviously we don't really have to worry that much about power on Vulcanus. There's no pollution. The only thing is I will massively strain my coal to turn it into oil product. So yeah, maybe I do keep it as military and production science state goes over there, but I'll leave the rest here. Because it will impact my my coal, but not as much as if I move chemical and utility over. Speaking of coal, they're all empty. Oh yeah, that's actually a big point. that's my idea of a coal patch. And I haven't. Oh yes, and I haven't found another tungsten. Oh, actually, there's coal down here. All right, okay. We're not as problematic with coal then. Tungsten, however, no idea. So Liber will be first then. Don't want to drop anything on my way out. Yes, they can go down. Nah, okay, we're good. Right, so just so I remember, at least I've got something to remind myself. So this is our first priority, is to get the Tesla defenses up. Right, that's going to be tomorrow's gig. Apologize for the short stream. As I say, my brain is struggling. So I'm not going to raid anyone. I'm just going to head straight off. I plan to be back tomorrow. We will do this. Hopefully I'm more focused, even though it's like 37, 38 tomorrow. Yeah, no, fingers crossed. Anyway, ciao.